organic, unpredictable, unknown, lovely, beautiful, a sense of fulfillment. This is part of the pleasures of life and not the chores of life.
Coming up today on this Friday edition of Daily Iowan TV, Animal Shelter. See how the shelter plans to promote the lives of pets. And later, Food Pantry. See how an Iowa City high school is catering to its students.
We sit down with one Hawkeye head coach and check in on campus to hear their thoughts on the Final Four.
And find out if the rain will stick around during this weekend.
All that and more coming up. Daily Iowan TV starts now. Good morning and thanks for tuning in. I'm Cole Johnson. Over 70% of Tate High School student body qualifies for free or reduced lunch. Now a program is ensuring that these students have a meal to make at home for dinner as well. Mackenzie Cooper takes a look at how one local food pantry is making an impact.
At one Iowa City High School, students are going home with more than just homework. Tate's Takeaway at Tate High School is a food pantry where students can take home meals, snacks, and personal hygiene items, all free of charge. This program began in October with only 4 students visiting in the first week. Now over 89% of the student body has visited Tate's Takeaway.
First, the kids were a little bit hesitant to use it because I'm sure they were thinking of the stigma behind, needing to take food home, but now they don't care at all and they love coming in here.
The Johnson County Crisis Center helps support Tate's Takeaway by bringing in food and supplies that students may need. Tate's Takeaway is an example of a Johnson County Crisis Center mobile pantry. They hope these mobile pantries can reach people that can't make it to the food pantry at the Crisis Center.
It's one way that our food bank can reach out to people in the community without them always having to necessarily come here to our main food bank.
Every Friday, the Crisis Center also brings in fresh produce for the students to enjoy over the weekend. The Trinity Episcopal Church also provides donations for Tate's Takeaway. Reporting from Tate High School, this is Mackenzie Cooper, Daily Iowan TV.
Iowa City's food truck pilot program kicks off tonight. The event will host 6 food trucks in the parking lot of the Robert A. Lee Recreation Center. Over the next 3 months, these food trucks will be open from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. There will also be live music for customers to enjoy there as well. The pilot program's goal is to lead to expansion in the downtown Iowa City area. The Iowa City Animal Care and Adoption Center is looking to ensure the safety of animals in the case of both disasters, natural and man-made, with the help of some standout volunteers. Joining us in the studio today is Daily Iowan TV reporter Christopher Cervantes with a special report that may interest you animal lovers out there.
Thanks, Cole. The ICAC is doing everything they can to educate and implement the tools needed to prepare the local pet life. I went to the center to see just what exactly was going on with the new response team. With the state of Iowa always on alert for the next big flood or tornado warning, many animals are left to fend for themselves. However, the Iowa City Animal Care and Adoption Center is looking to protect the lives of local animals by putting together a special team of volunteers.
So the animal response team is something that I had hoped to be able to create for several years. And it's not necessarily a new concept when you look at the work that the team members would do, but the training and the group activities and the team approach to what they'll be doing is definitely a new concept.
The response team may be made up of volunteers from the center, but not every volunteer can be a member of the team. It takes a lot to be a member of this team. Certain skills and traits are needed to deal with high-maintenance animals in high-stress situations. Isn't that right, Portia?
The best qualities for a volunteer to have in order to join the animal rescue team would be responsibility, be able to respond quickly when needed, when called, and make sure that you have a plan in place already for your personal animals.
The Animal Care and Adoption Center is still looking for more volunteers, both to help with the team and with other duties. If you are interested, please contact them at 319-356-5295. Reporting from the ICAC, this is Christopher Cervantes and Portia, Daily Iowan TV.
Thanks for that, Chris. I'm now joined by Mackenzie Cooper. Mackenzie, it's been really rainy. What's it looking like for the rest of the week?
You're right, it's been really rainy and gloomy all week, but it will finally start to get dry for most of the weekend. This morning will be cloudy with a high of 40. The clouds will stick around into the evening hours with mostly cloudy skies and a high reaching 51. This evening will remain partly cloudy and a high of 50 degrees is expected. Saturday morning will be a bit chilly with a high reaching 37 and partly cloudy skies. Now let's take a look at our 6-day extended forecast. Saturday afternoon will remain cloudy but will warm up with a high expected of 57. Clouds will stick around into the evening hours with a high temperature of 57 as well. The rain will return on Sunday with a high reaching the mid-50s. The sun will be shining on Monday with a high expected to reach the low 60s. The clouds will come out on Tuesday with a high also in the low 60s. Get your umbrellas ready for Wednesday and Thursday because rain and temperatures in the mid-50s are expected. That's your weather for this week. Cole, back to you.
The University of Iowa will soon say goodbye to its class of 2017. Yesterday, we gave you a glimpse on the grad fair on both Wednesday and Thursday at the Iowa Hawk Shop inside the Iowa Memorial Union. Daily Iowan TV reporter Zhao Li was there and brings us more.
University of Iowa class of 2017 will be graduating in less than 2 months. All graduates are required to wear a gown, cap, and tassel that represent the college they've enrolled in. Yesterday at the Iowa Hawk Shop, students were able to purchase their graduation apparels with 20% off.
We're calling it a graduation fair, and so primarily what we want the students to focus on is their graduation apparel. But we also have other vendors here to help with your graduation ceremony. If you're having your family and you're catering something, we have some food vendors.
Students are not only excited about celebrating their graduation, they're also looking forward to their future.
I'm actually going into the Peace Corps to Zambia, Africa to teach English. I studied abroad my sophomore year, so I kind of always wanted to do something abroad after I graduated, so then I looked into the Peace Corps.
My plan is currently to pursue my master's in public health, and I'm still waiting to hear back from some schools.
Daily Iowan TV would like to congratulate everyone who's graduating this semester. Good luck with everything and go Hawks! Reporting inside the Iowa Memorial Union, Zhao Li, Daily Iowan TV.
If you're a graduating senior, visit the UI Ceremonies and Events webpage to know when and where your ceremony is held. This Saturday marks the 9th annual Walk It Out Multicultural Fashion Show. This year it features over 20 multicultural organizations, all united in the goal to represent and embrace the University of Iowa. The show starts at 7:30 p.m. in the Iowa Memorial Union. Tune into our Monday morning program for more coverage. An Iowa City native will be competing at an international gymnastics competition as a member of Team USA. Adeline Kenlin will be one of 5 U.S. girls to compete in the junior division in Italy. This is Kenlin's first international tournament as a part of the women's national team. The Jesselo Trophy is just one step towards the Summer 2020 Olympics in Tokyo. And for more on sports, let's toss it over to Lucy in the sports studio. What's it looking like, Lucy?
Thanks, Cole. The women's gymnastics season has been really busy lately, with the Gym Hawks finishing 3rd at the Big Ten meet, which is why the Daily Iowan named Larissa Libby head coach of the year. As the season winds down for the women's gymnastics team, our very own Zach Lohman sat down with head coach Larissa Libby.
Hey guys, this is Zachary Lohman with Daily Iowan TV Sports. I'm here with head coach Larissa Libby with the Iowa women's gymnastics team, and she has been selected for the Coach of the Year award for Daily Iowan. And Larissa and the Gym Hawks have been amazing this year, and they're heading to Illinois this weekend for the NCAA regionals. You talk about, like, what do you want the future of Iowa gymnastics to be at?
I do want, not for myself, but for all the work, for all of the years that the kids have put in, that have been here and set the culture for these kids who are graduating. I want people to stop doubting that Iowa is legit. Even now, we have put up score after score after score after score, and there is still somebody that will say, yeah, I don't think they're the real deal. Really? I don't really know why. I mean, we're 4/10 out from Michigan, but that has to be something wrong with the scoring or that Michigan did. And so after a while, it gets annoying. That's why, as a coach, you try not to read those things and just do your job. I want to be a perennial powerhouse. I want the Iowa name to not be overlooked, and I think it has a tendency to be overlooked. Maybe because we're in the middle of the country, so people think you're middle of the road. I don't know, but I think we have so many teams that are so great that people don't give any credit to.
Coach, I appreciate it so much. Thanks. Absolutely. Good luck this weekend. Yep, no problem. Thank you again.
You can check out the full interview with Larissa on the Daily Iowan TV YouTube page. And now, here's Lib Corbett with one more senior Gym Hawks standout.
Senior gymnast Molly Drenth was not originally supposed to be here at Iowa, but now as a senior, she couldn't see it any other way. With regionals coming right around the corner, Drenth reflects on her journey here as a Hawkeye.
She had actually been committed verbally for 2 years to another program, and then they dropped her with no word, no why, no anything, and it destroyed her. Coach sent an email, and we happened to have a scholarship available simply by chance.
It fired me up because I knew I was better than what some people thought I was, and so that fired me up, and then just really worked hard with it. And then coming to this team where the girls are just amazing and just making like best friends here really made a difference.
Coming in as a timid freshman, Drenth didn't know what to expect, but her coaches and teammates sure made it easy for her to make this transition.
We were very excited to have Molly freshman year back in December. It was someone new to our team, someone new who could bring something to our team dynamic and our team culture, and we kind of just welcomed her with open arms, just like we do with any new team member.
I believe everything happens for a reason, and she was meant to come here. She was meant to lead the Hawkeyes. She was meant to leave her legacy.
After 4 years as a Hawkeye, Drenth was able to prove not only to herself but to others that with a strong mindset, success is inevitable. Iowa was able to give her not only the experience she needed, but one that shaped her into who she is.
They did her a favor. She would never have survived at the other university. She simply thrived here.
Coming to Iowa really has made such a difference for me gymnasticsally and as a person, and being with an amazing team like this and coaches who are looking for the best in you, like in the gym and outside, has really helped change me to be the person I am.
Drenth and the rest of the Jimhawks will be traveling to University of Illinois for the NCAA Regionals this Saturday. Reporting for Iowa Gymnastics, this has been Olivia Corbett with Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Like Liv said, the Jimhawks will be traveling to the University of Illinois for the NCAA Regionals tomorrow at 4 p.m., looking for the chance to advance to nationals. Final Four weekend kicked off last night with a victory for the Hawkeyes as Peter Jock took home the three-point shooting crown. Our very own Jacob Sinstad and Taylor Cassian took to the campus to see how the students are reacting to this year's Final Four.
Although March is coming to a close, the madness has just begun as we enter the Final Four round of the NCAA tournament this weekend.
That's right, Taylor. According to ESPN, of the almost 19 million brackets online, all of them have been busted, but 1/1000% have the Final Four accurately chosen.
Let's check in with some Hawkeyes to see how their brackets are doing. Can you tell us a little bit about your bracket?
My bracket has not been doing well this year. Obviously, I'm a Duke fan, so I picked Duke, and they lost in the first or second round, so now I'm cheering for North Carolina.
Do you have a team right now in the running that you want to win?
Well, none of the teams I wanted to win are still in, but at this point, I'm on the North Carolina bandwagon.
Alrighty, so no one's bracket is perfect at this point, but how is yours hanging in there as far as numbers-wise?
My Final Four teams are out, so I had Villanova winning, and that got busted pretty quick.
I did too.
So who did you have originally winning?
Kentucky.
So who are you rooting for now?
UNC.
All right, great. Well, good luck with your bracket.
Why do you think so many millions of Americans can come together at this one time in the year just to watch basketball?
I think it's just really entertaining. It's the best sports event of the year. Like, it's the most crazy finishes. That's what the fans are looking for.
Well, it's clear Hawkeye fans will be tuning into the Final Four games this weekend, with Gonzaga versus USC kicking it off at 5:10 on Saturday.
That's right, and for Iowa Hawkeye fans who had their brackets busted this year, they're hoping next year won't be such an upset.
Reporting from the Pentacrest, this has been Taylor Cassian.
And Jacob Senstead for Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Make sure to tune in Monday as we recap the baseball's team homestand against UNLV. Cole, back to you.
And that's it for this edition of Daily Iowan TV. Be sure to stay up to date with everything Johnson County by watching our live broadcasts every Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. on dailyiowan.com. Also, be sure to pick up today's copy of the Daily Iowan. Have a great weekend, Iowa City. We'll see you right back here Monday morning.